Yo, what's up guys, it's Lil Rich here, and today, we got one hell of an interesting topic to talk about. You probably saw from my title, but today I'm going to be giving a full background story of my 100% real Russian girlfriend, Konstantin Opal Zlakov. Yes, she is real, alright, just trust me, please. Anyways, this video will hopefully explain everything you need to know, and honestly, if you don't believe me, then I'm going to send her after you, alright? She has got a black belt in WWE, so don't mess with her. Anyways, without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and tell your friends about me, you know? Anyways, let's just get into it. Alright then guys, where should we start? Probably from the very beginning. In the year 2000, the start of the century, Sir Alexander the Great Zlakov and Madam Tatiana Yomama Zlakov had a baby girl. It was exactly 6:66 p.m. when the doctor ripped the baby out of the womb and presented it to the shocked faces of Mama and Papa Zlakov. "What shall we name this baby girl?" said the doctor. Papa Zlakov looked at the baby and let out a big, scary, nasty grin and said,
"We shall name this child Konstantin Opal Zlakov."
Now, Papa Zlakov was obviously drunk because Konstantin is clearly a guy's name. Mama Zlakov then said,
"Alexander, what are you doing? This baby is a girl."
Papa Zlakov was then like,
"Shut up, you stupid woman, before I slap the shit out of you."
Mama Zlakov screamed, so she got slapped so hard by Papa Zlakov that she lost her voice. The doctor then tried to stop this on Mama Zlakov's behalf, but it turned out that the only thing PhD about him was the D. So he kinda got roasted and couldn't do anything about it. Eventually they sorted their problems out and went home happy. And that, my friends, is how Konstantin was born. Anyways, fast forward the time 2 years and we had toddler Konstantin. That night, Papa Zlakov decided to let her watch her first ever movie called Rishbon, the Russian spy who was my girlfriend. After watching that movie, Konstantin already knew what she wanted to be in life. She wanted to become a secret agent spy. So, she asked her parents if she could join the spy academy, and she was only like 2 years old, I kid you not. Her parents looked at her with absolute disgust. Mama Zlakov said, well, nothing really since she couldn't really talk anymore, but Papa Zlakov said,
"You stupid girl, why do you want to become a spy when you can become the president?"
but Konstantin was like,
"Daddy, I don't want to be president."
but her dad responded saying,
"If you do not become president, then I will leave it to your elder brother Vladimir."
Anyway, she kept asking and asking until she was around 10 years old and pissed her parents off so much that she got kicked out of the house. She had to live on her own for about 3 days on the streets when suddenly one day, a mysterious stranger walked up to her. She was 10 at the time, guys, so she would have been pretty scared. The stranger looked at her and revealed his identity. Ooh, and guess who it was? Can you guys guess? Come on, I'll give you a second. It was none other than Agent John. Agent John walked up to her and said,
What's up guys, I'm Agent John.
He then asked her to join his super secret spy group, which was for savages only. Konstantin's dream had finally come true. She said yes, and that's where it all started. That's how Konstantin became a spy who worked for Agent John. Before she became a spy though, she had to be able to pass certain tests. One of these tests included some hardcore rapping, so she had no other choice but to step up to the mic and spit some bars. Agent John then began marking, and his overall verdict was,
A little bit of improvement on the flow, but lyrics really good. I definitely see you definitely mastered the lyrics.
so that pretty much meant that Konstantin was in. She was finally the spy who she wanted to be. She had finally become the Russian spy. She was then asked to go to Australia for a top-notch mission. There was a bit more after that, but I think that I'll just skip it to the most important part, which is obviously when I met her. Now, on exactly Friday the 13th, October 2017, I was just scrolling through Tinder like any other normal man would do, when suddenly I matched up with someone. Now, this was very, very unexpected, but the person who I matched up with ended up being a 45-year-old Malaysian man. I straight away, without hesitation, reported Tinder for being absolutely racist and pairing me up with some weirdo, but in my haste to do so, I forgot to block this 45-year-old Malaysian man. Now, a few days later, I was just chilling in my room making some sick beats, when suddenly I heard my phone beep. I looked at it, and what do you know, it was that creepy-ass man trying to hit me up. He texted me saying, "Answer my call," and that was about it. I was about to hand him over to authorities real quick, but before anything could happen, he rang me. He rang me, guys, and I was really damn scared, alright? But at the same time, I was really curious, you know, I wanted to find out what this guy was trying to do. So without thinking again, I answered the call. Now I expected some creepy, deep voice to be like,
Yo, I'm outside your house right now. Ha 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 ha.
or
Hello, little boy. You want to play a game of who can hop into my white van the quickest?
even maybe just a scammer going like,
Hello, this is Telstra. Please buy our services or we will keep calling you until you lose your will to live.
but nah, what I heard was completely different to what I expected. So I answered the call and was like, yo, what's up? And to my surprise, through the phone, I heard the sweetest Russian voice you will ever hear in your life. You know what? I actually recorded the entire conversation, so I'ma just play it back for you real quick. Yo, what's up? Who's this? Haha, it sure is. Yo, this doesn't sound like a 45-year-old Malaysian man. Who now? Okay. Alright, cool. What movie are we watching? Oh, but I've already seen that. Oh, okay then. Alright, catch you later. And yeah, that was pretty much it. The voice had to be modified a bit because she's a spy, you know, she can't risk her voice being identified. She only told me she was a spy later on when we went to watch the movie. But anyways, the relationship has just continued from there. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. You know what? Since you made it to the end, I'll tell you exactly what her mission was in Australia, okay? But don't go and tell her, alright? Anyways, she was sent by Agent John here to Australia to find this rapper guy of some sort about my age. This guy apparently comes from Malaysia like me. He's kinda tall as well, about 5'10", and he also raps, so if you guys know who he is, please tell me. Anyways, thanks for watching, and peace.
Rich gang, rich gang, rich gang, rich gang, rich gang. Spend $60 on an anime. What? Got a triple bond, that's propane. Yeah. I'm at your mom and